Have you tried Eton Mess? It is a classic British dessert and it's ridiculously easy. Here's your next favorite no-bake dessert. Hey everybody, it's Natasha of NatashasKitchen.com. Eton Mess. It's an interesting name, but this dessert is such a treat. It's 3 parts: fresh berries, whipped cream, and meringue cookies. And it doesn't get any easier than this. And I'm totally craving this. My sweet tooth is speaking. So let's get started. Also, let us know if you can find Sharky somewhere in the video. We've got him hidden. And let me know in the comments when you spot him. Plus, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And when you do, click that little bell icon so you'll get notifications every time we post a new recipe. All right, let's do this. Strawberries. You'll need 1 pound of fresh strawberries. Cut off the tops, then cut the strawberries into quarters or smaller if your strawberries are very large. This dessert is one of my favorite ways to use up sweet summer strawberries, but you can also use winter strawberries if you have to, and just add more sugar to taste. Add those to a large mixing bowl, then set aside 1/3 of your chopped strawberries. Into your mixing bowl, add some fresh lemon zest. You'll need a teaspoon of zest and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Just make sure to zest the lemon before you squeeze the juice, otherwise it's very difficult to zest. Add sugar to your strawberries, adding it to taste. I like to start with 2 tablespoons, and if I'm using some sour strawberries, I do like to add a little more. Coarsely mash up those strawberries. I like to use a potato masher, but you can also use an immersion blender just to get it to a chunky consistency. Now add back in the remaining 1/3 of your chopped strawberries and just stir to combine. The larger pieces of strawberry add great texture to this strawberry sauce. Next, you'll need 3 to 4 ounces of vanilla meringue cookies. That's about 10 to 12 of these cookies. I'm using store-bought meringue cookies and I will leave a link to these in the recipe notes, but you can also make crisp vanilla meringue cookies from scratch. Set the meringue cookies into a zip-top bag and crush them into coarse crumbles. You can use a rolling pin or the smooth side of a meat mallet or even a saucepan. I love having a blend of small, medium, and larger size crumbles for these. And they definitely don't have to be perfect. Now for the whipped cream, you'll need 1½ cups of heavy whipping cream. Get that right out of the fridge just before you start to beat it. Add a tablespoon of granulated sugar and beat on medium-high speed until stiff peaks form. It's about 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, that looks perfectly whipped. Make sure you don't overbeat or whipped cream will start to turn buttery. Now all that's left to do is to assemble the Eton Mess dessert. You can use clear drinking glasses or your serving cup of choice. Here's how to assemble an Eton Mess dessert. Spoon some whipped cream into the bottom of the cup. And you're gonna top that with a generous amount of strawberry sauce. And I love how those chunks of strawberries look in this dessert, just irresistible. Next, add some crushed meringue. Now we're gonna repeat those layers, adding more whipped cream. Top that with another generous layer of strawberry sauce and finish it off with another layer of crushed meringue cookies. And I love how the syrup from the strawberries drips down onto every layer, infusing every bit of this with so much fresh strawberry flavor. I am just giddy with anticipation. Yes, I love this stuff. It is so good. Oh, I can already taste it. Okay, I'm just gonna dive right into this because I am craving this bad. Oh, look at those layers. And I want a little bit of everything in my spoon. The beauty of this dessert is you can make all of the layers separately, all the different parts, and then just assemble before serving, or you can even assemble these and refrigerate them an hour ahead. After that, it still tastes good, but the meringue gets a little bit squishy. So I like it within the first hour of making it. Oh my goodness, look at this, look at this. I love that this is staring back at me. Oh, that's a big bite. Okay, but we can handle that. One word, wow. This is such a delight. The meringue is sweet, but it's perfect because the whipped cream is lightly sweet and the strawberries are tangy and so fresh and vibrant. Because remember, we put a little bit of lemon juice and lemon zest. Do not skip that because there's not a lot of ingredients here. So everything matters, but the combination, I just want more. Look at those layers, look at that. It's so beautiful. You can even make these smaller. This recipe makes about 4, but you could make 8 if you use smaller cups, or you can scale the recipe up or down however you like. It's super versatile, perfect for parties, and it is dazzling. So cute. Also, let me know if you found Sharky in the video today, and if you have any recipe suggestions, please let me know in the comments. And we'll see you on the next episode of NatashasKitchen.com.